Question number 156. External opening of urethra in males is called penile urethra, urethral meatus, ureter, prepuce. The external opening of urethra is situated at the tip of glans penis, and this external opening is called as urethral meatus, which is given in option number 2 here. Option number 1 says penile urethra. This is part of urethra present in the penis. Option 3, ureter. Ureters are paired structure which carry urine from kidneys to the urinary bladder, and prepuce is a loose skin fold which covers glans penis. So the correct answer here would be option number 2, that is urethral meatus. Question 157. Which of the following hormones are produced only during pregnancy? We have to find the correct set of hormones which are not produced otherwise in a female but only during pregnancy. Hormones like HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin, HPL, human placental lactogen, and relaxin are produced by placenta. So the production of these hormones only possible when the female is pregnant, which also means that in a non-pregnant female, these three hormones would not be synthesized. Let's look at options. In option number 1, prolactin, this is mainly synthesized during lactation, but is present in a non-pregnant female. Option number 2, progesterone could be found in both pregnant as well as non-pregnant female. In option number 3, inhibin regulates the activity of FSH during fertile age, thus is present in a non-pregnant female. And lastly, option number 4, which states HCG, HPL, and relaxin is the correct combination of hormones which are produced only during pregnancy. The correct answer here would be option number 4. Question 158. Read following statements and choose the correct option. Statement A reads, inhibin regulates secretion of FSH indirectly by inhibiting secretion of GnRH from hypothalamus. Statement B, female sex hormones estrogen and progesterone as well as male sex hormones testosterone are GnRH inhibitor. We have to find out which statement is correct or incorrect. Let's go over statement A, which is about action of inhibin. Now, inhibin acts directly on adenohypophysis, that is anterior pituitary, and directly inhibits the secretion of gonadotropins, that is FSH and LH. Thus, the action of inhibin on adenohypophysis is direct and it is not indirect from hypothalamus. So statement A would be incorrect. Statement B says that sex hormones like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone are GnRH inhibitor. This is a correct statement because the pulse frequency of GnRH is under control of the levels of these sex hormones, namely estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. So statement B is a correct statement, whereas statement A is an incorrect statement. So in the given options, 1, that both statements are correct is wrong. 2, both statements are incorrect is also wrong. 3, only statement A is correct is wrong. And 4, only statement B is correct would be our correct answer. Answer is 4. Question number 159. Most mammals have their testes in scrotal sacs which serve the purpose of protection from injuries, hormone secretion for secondary sexual characteristics, temperature regulation for spermatogenesis, insemination during copulation. The question is asking about the purpose of presence of scrotal sacs, which houses testes. Scrotum is in contact with air, which has a cooling effect. So the temperature of scrotum is about 2 to 3 degrees Celsius lesser than internal body temperature. And this 2 degrees Celsius lesser temperature is essential for spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis cannot occur at internal body temperature. The scrotal sacs serve the purpose of temperature regulation for spermatogenesis. Testes are formed in the abdominal cavity, but they descend downwards to reach in scrotal sacs, failure of which could hamper spermatogenesis. The correct answer would be option number 3, temperature regulation for spermatogenesis. Let's look at the other options. 1, protection from injuries would be incorrect. Hormone secretion for secondary sexual characteristics is also incorrect. Scrotal sacs have no such secretory function. And option number 4, insemination during copulation. This is the function of penis and not scrotal sac. So this is also incorrect. The correct answer is option number 3. Question number 160. In certain cases, due to rupturing of zona pellucida in oviduct, ectopic pregnancy occurs. It is defined as implantation of embryo in uterus in morula stage, implantation of defective embryo in uterus, implantation of embryo near cervix within uterus, implantation of embryo at site of fallopian tube. Let's try to understand the term ectopic pregnancy. The normal site of implantation of embryo is uterus, and in the cases when there is implantation at sites other than uterus, then the pregnancy would be called an ectopic pregnancy. And this is associated with premature rupturing of zona pellucida, which also means that intact zona pellucida prevents implantation and thus prevents ectopic pregnancy. But when there is premature rupture, ectopic pregnancy occurs. And this premature rupturing occurs. Now, normally the blastocyst implants itself in the uterine lining, but implantation in an ectopic pregnancy can occur in fallopian tube or near cervix. Coming back to the question, the ectopic pregnancy is defined as implantation of embryo in uterus in morula stage would be incorrect because implantation occurs at blastocyst stage. 2, implantation of defective embryo in uterus. This would also be incorrect. Since implantation is occurring in uterus, it cannot be called as ectopic. Option 3, implantation of embryo near cervix within uterus. This is called as placenta previa. And is not considered as ectopic pregnancy. Lastly, option number 4, implantation of embryo at site of fallopian tube. This is the correct definition of ectopic pregnancy and would be our correct answer. The correct answer is 4.